up, alienARMy? I'm Oculus, the alien next door, purveyor of esoteric lore. And on this channel, we discuss everything out of this world. So today's topic, we are going to be talking about a TV show that is on Netflix, and I do just want to tell you that there are going to be some spoilers in here, so if that's something that you can do without, then please feel free to find another video to watch. But if you have already watched that show, or if you just simply don't give a shit about a motherfucking spoiler, then stay tuned, because here we go. We're going to be dissecting the metaphorical meaning, as channeled by me and conveyed to you, of the OA. So the last time I saw this show was probably over a year ago, and I'm going to be referencing specifically season 2. So I don't know if there's gonna be a season 3. I think it's a rumor. I'm not sure if it's true, but I mean, if you know, let me know, because I'd love to see that. So with the OA season 2, now predominantly this is where the cast with OA, the main character, she is in a parallel timeline than her friends that she made during the first season. So it's taking place at the same moment in time, just in different branches of reality. So OA, main character, is here and her friends are here, but they're running together, they're parallel. So occasionally these alternate realities do intersect at different points in time, but that's not really what we're going to be talking about here, because this isn't necessarily going to be about parallel realities and how they work. This is going to be about parallel realities and embracing the reality which one wishes to be in prior to them actually joining it. And I don't even remember this guy's name, but there's like a doctor, a mad scientist, I don't remember. Irrelevant, either which way. So we have him, and then we have OA, who is the main character of this show. So in season 2, she is in a different reality than she was in on season 1. She basically jumped realities, and her past was changed simply because she jumped into an alternate timeline of her experience. Now, she has, since the beginning, when you start seeing like from the first episodes going forward, you see that she has these marks on her arms, and she has no idea how they got there. She's clueless. She knows that she's in this reality in which her formative experiences prior to that have been altered because she's in this new reality. So she knows that she's in a different reality. She's aware of it, right? But she has no idea where these marks on her arms came from. As we proceed along in the story, there is a scene where there's a giant octopus. I didn't write it, okay? I don't know, but that character is fucking awesome. There's this giant octopus, and she basically is, I guess she's channeling or something from this giant octopus, and she is sitting in a chair and she's strapped in so that the octopus tentacles attached to her arms, and I guess she channels him through that because they have that physical connection. And so then she figures out after that that's why those marks on her arms were there, because in that reality the main character OA was a channeler for this giant octopus. So then it goes along in the story that if you see in the beginning, as we're moving through the different episodes, we see that she's clueless. Even though she's in this reality, she doesn't really embrace it entirely, simply because her whole consciousness is not really enveloped in that physical reality. Because if it was, then she would already have known that the octopus was the reason for those marks on her arms. And then it goes into explaining how she is knowing now and aware that in order to embrace her new timeline, what she has to do is become that character fully, the her that didn't have the previous experiences that she did in season 1, the her that is the embodiment of who she is in season 2 from that altered timeline. So when she first steps into it, it feels alien to her because she has no clue what mostly is going on. She knows she's there, but she's kind of like bumbling around like clueless. Like she doesn't know because she has not yet come to the realization and the awareness that in order to embrace that new reality fully, she has to accept everything about that new person, because in her old life, the other reality, she was person A. In this new life, she's person Z, and she's aware of that, but she hasn't embraced every aspect, and I mean every aspect of who she is in that person Z. So it also goes on, which is kind of in tandem with this thing about OA, the main character. It goes on with that evil scientist doctor, I don't remember his name, and he meets a woman who is a traveler as well, a traveler through dimensions, and basically this woman is reiterating what I just explained, what was occurring with OA. So this woman is an experienced reality jumper, I guess you could say. And so she is explaining somehow to this mad scientist doctor that in order to embrace fully the desired timeline, she must become the character that she wishes to be in that timeline entirely. This is why she explains to him, and remember I told you, I saw this a long time ago, but she basically explains to this guy that she has to embrace every aspect, because he asks her something along the lines of, why are you doing XYZ? And she's like, well, I have to do XYZ because that's what is required of me to do in this new timeline that I'm in. So this person is experienced, the woman that he meets, and she's so experienced that she doesn't even have to do the dance with the 5 movements. She has like these little robots, and then they just kind of dance for her, and then she up and vanishes into another reality. So she basically explained that to the doctor, and this was running in the same storyline which OA was seeing and experiencing for herself, because she was clueless to the fact that in order to embrace and live in that new reality entirely, she had to embrace every aspect. She had to really deep dive and be her new self in every essence of it, including channeling a giant octopus. And so when this woman explains that to, I don't know why I keep calling him the mad scientist, whatever. So when this woman, this experienced reality jumper, is explaining that to the mad scientist, he's a little envious, because remember, this is what he's all about. He's trying to figure out how to like jump timelines and shit, and she's just like, but you have to be it. Like, it's not just about doing the movements of the dance, it's about you embracing that in every aspect of your being. So the reason why I wanted to speak about this topic was because, number one, it's just fucking fascinating to me, but number two, this is also beneficial to know because, number one, those in control of the fucking media and shit, they always show what is really possible. So if you've seen something in a movie or on TV and they label it as like fantasy, science fiction, know that that shit is real, okay? That's all I'm saying, but that's another topic. So it really does exist, but the thing is, what the puzzle piece is that they're showing you that this can really happen, but in order to embrace your new reality, in order for you to successfully jump a timeline, you have to be every motherfucking aspect of that person that you desire to be. So in the new reality OA, she desired to be someone that channels a motherfucking octopus. And she was doing a good job too, because like there was like a whole stadium ready to watch that shit. Like it was some good shit. So she had to embrace every aspect of it in order to fully be in that timeline. Just like the other time traveling woman, she had, because she was experienced with jumping timelines, she already knew that you have to become the person, even though it seems a little alien to become that person because it's so unfamiliar, like the new you in that new timeline. what you have to do is just step out of the comfort zone and motherfucking be it already. Be every aspect of it. When we are talking about jumping timelines, this is a very common thing that is talked about in the book Reality Transurfing by Vadim Zeland. What this book is basically, it's calling different realities like a slide, I believe. Reality transurfing, because you're just surfing, you're just whoop, you're sliding into a new reality, right? You're sliding into that new you, just like you sliding into that DM. So that's basically what's going on. So this is a concept that is also pretty popular right now that people are aware of, but just with that show, it just, I don't know why it occurred to me recently, but I was guided to speak about that, because what they are essentially saying, what you need to do is that you don't need to do all the fancy dance movements and all of this physical exertion to slide into your desired reality. All you have to do is just in every conscious moment be that person already, so that you know that you have fully transitioned, because everything just clicks into place. So step out of your comfort zone. If, let's say, the desired you is $20 million wealthier than you are now, whatever is being called to you to do as that wealthy person, a wealthy person with 20 million extra dollars in their bank account, what are they gonna do? They're gonna be smiling. They're not gonna be concerned about XYZ bill or paying this or owing anyone money. They're just gonna be chilling. And it might seem very alien in the moment, but if that is your desired reality, it's not going to fully click into place, that new desired reality, if you are thinking about what bill is going to be paid, or you want to buy this but you feel that it's out of your price range, right? When you are in that new reality, you experience everything as a wealthy person. Just like if you want to experience a reality where you're in your perfect romantic partnership, you are not going to be someone who is wondering, where's my lover? When am I going to be in a relationship? Are they going to text me back? No, you're not going to be even thinking or feeling those things, because you're in your desired partnership. You're sitting there chilling, smug as a bug, and you're like, my lover loves me. I know that, right? That's what you're going to be doing. That's the state of mentality that you're going to be in your desired relationship. You're not going to worry about someone ghosting you or them texting back within 5 seconds or what have you. So it's important to embrace in every conscious moment the new you, the desired reality, the you who is not going to be the same you as in the reality that you are trying to step away from. This is going to be a totally brand new person. It's going to be like you 2.0, you resurrected, however you want to look at it. The key is you're not going to be fully into that reality, and that's why sometimes when people are trying to manifest something, they might get like a partial manifestation, because a part of them is in the new reality, which is great, but another part of them is still in the old reality. So now it's kind of like, well, where are you? You got pick one, right? You have to embrace every aspect of it. So if you're in your desired career, you're not going to be sitting there every day venting to people about how much you hate your boss. You're not going to be doing that, because you're in your desired career. Everything is going to be in alignment. You're gonna love your boss, or you're gonna love working for yourself, or you're gonna love just relaxing in a hammock on the beach, shooting out emails, and that's your job. You're gonna love every aspect of it if you're in your dream career. You're not gonna be envisioning yourself in a hammock on the beach typing up emails and then at the same time sending a text message saying, oh, I can't stand my boss because XYZ, right? It's gonna be fully. So whoosh, cut the crap, okay? Just cut the crap. If you want to slide into your desired reality, be everything about that individual now, because everything within you must be in alignment with that which you desire to move into. So that's what I got for you today. I am Oculus, the alien next door, and we will chit chat again soon.